What is teamwork? The combined action of a group of people. The strength of the team is each individual member. And the strength of each member is the team.
Los Angeles, it's time to get loud. Say it with me. This is Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
The first competition of the night is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first, these Monster Jam superstars will race head-to-head with the fastest 4 winners advancing to the semifinal round. Los Angeles, are you ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Kicking us off on this weekend in LA, we got Alex Barden, Team Megalodon. Facing off against Carson Williams, Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Excited to get here. We've been looking forward to this stop in LA, and this is how you do it. You have last week's racing winner, Carson Williams, on a Sunday against Alex Barden. Let's go racing. And your winner, Megalodon, moving on. We're gonna have a brand new winner this week here. Carson Williams took it on a Sunday. Alex Barden eliminates him on a Friday the following week. That means we're gonna have the new JCB Racing Competition winner starting off here in Los Angeles. Your winner of the previous competition, Megalodon, eliminates Monster Mutt Dalmatian. He's moving on to the semifinals. Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. He's going head-to-head with Tristan England, JCB Digatron. 5th matchup between these two drivers, and Camden Murphy has the competition lean as he has 3 of those victories against Tristan England's 1 victory. So they keep meeting head-to-head. Camden has been hot in this competition, but has struggled in the other ones, battling issues and gremlins with Classroom Crusher, his truck. We'll see if that continues this weekend. Tristan England is set at the line, but they're gonna restage these trucks. Moving forward once again, Tristan England, JCB Digatron is set. Classroom Crusher is set. Here we go. And your winner, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Waiting to get official word of what's going on back there. If her opponent is able to fire, that would be Gravedigger. You see there on the track, we do have Sparkle Smash set at the line. 60 clock is coming on the board. If he is not able to get to the track within these 60 seconds, he will be eliminated. And it looks like there is no drama here as you take a look at the video board. Unless if he just shut off once again. I thought he's about to roll out. He does roll out. Get the track clear here of those competitors. The winner of your previous matchup was JCB Digatron. It is time for matchup 3 here in round 1. Team Sparkle Smash, Kayla Blood. Her opponent, Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. This is their second matchup of the season, and Kayla Blood has the victory. Does Sparkle Smash move forward? And I'm wondering right now if he's having issues firing up once again. I'm not sure if that's what happened back there. And out comes his team. Look at this in hand, folks. You see there on the camera, that is his crew chief. He has jumper cables in hand, so just like you would with your regular car back home, you're gonna have to jump these Monster Jam trucks, and he does get it started. It fires up. Big round of applause for his crew chief, getting him fired. He's getting set to the line, ladies and gentlemen. Sparkle Smash backs up off the line to reset. Gravedigger moves forward after a bit of drama at the beginning. They are set. Here we go. And your winner, Gravedigger, Tyler Meninga. Gravedigger gets the victory, eliminating Kayla Blood. Sparkle Smash. Your winner of the previous matchup was Gravedigger. Tyler Meninga moves on to the semifinals. But now it is time for your final matchup of round 1. Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco. His opponent, Preston Collins, Thunder Roars. Preston Collins, the newest driver here on Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, just joining us in 2025. This is the third matchup with Devin Winfield having both competition victories. Does he have another? And your winner, El Toro Loco, gets the victory. Devin Winfield moving on. For the third time this season, says goodbye to Preston Collins, Thunder Roars, and he moves on to the semifinals. Taking a look at the JCB Racing competition bracket. We get that on the board one more time. Megalodon will be facing off against Tristan England, JCB Digatron. They eliminated Classroom Crusher. Monster Mutt Dalmatian fell to Megalodon in your first matchup. Taking a look at the other half of the bracket. Gravedigger had some drama early on, eliminating Sparkle Smash and moves on to the semifinals. El Toro Loco gets the victory against Thunder Roars as we move forward to Monster Jam semifinals.
This is the Monster Jam JCB Racing semi-final round. The fastest 4 drivers of the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So LA, are you ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Your opponent, Megalodon, facing off against JCB Digatron. JCB has won the last two matchups. Does that continue once again? They get set at the line, but have to restage. Gonna have that nice and even breakdown. Alex Barden, Megalodon is set. JCB Digatron is set. Let's go green. Tristan England, JCB Digatron makes his way to another final round matchup. He's moving on after eliminating Megalodon, and he has made his way to the JCB Racing Finals here on a Friday. Tristan England, JCB Digatron moves on to the finals. Now, we've had a few of the drivers reset here on the track, and if you look on the video board, those are the staging lights. This is how they know when to fire up those Monster Jam trucks and take off for racing. Now, I'll show you how this breaks down. You see there's one light that is amber. That means they have to move to the line and get set. Once they are set at the line, it will go amber, just like that. You have two lights, and then finally, when you're ready to go, let's go green, and it takes off, and that is how they are signaling to go around the track. Right here at Monster Jam. Just a little breakdown for you, what you could be looking for here. Behind the scenes, a great job from our AV team there, getting that on the board for you guys. Now, we have JCB Digatron set in the finals, but right now we have your matchup in the semis. Gravedigger facing off against El Toro Loco. So let's see who will be facing off against Tristan England, JCB Digatron. And I wonder once again if they're having firing issues on Gravedigger. And I don't think I've ever seen this before. Just got word neither truck can fire. I have never seen this before. Neither truck started up there. So out comes the crew chief for El Toro Loco, and then out comes the crew chief for Gravedigger. They have to jump them again to get them started and fired up. Now, it sounds like El Toro Loco fired up. We're seeing if Gravedigger can get fired up here. If you take a look out on the track, you see his crew chief with those cables. And it looks like we're gonna be set to go. Both fired up, both gonna move towards the line. Just great work from our UNOH tech officials behind the scenes, and of course those crew chiefs keeping their trucks running and moving. El Toro Loco, Devin Winfield gets set at the line. Gravedigger moves forward. They are both set. Gravedigger didn't like it. He's gonna restage. And they're set. Here we go. Your winner, Tyler Meniga, Gravedigger. Taking out Devin Winfield for the third time this season. He is now 3-0 against Devin. But once again, he moves on to the finals to face off against Tristan England, JCB Digatron. We got JCB Digatron and Gravedigger in the JCB Racing Finals.
This is the Monster Jam JCB Racing final round. The winner of this race takes the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. LA, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
All the way from Oskaloosa, Iowa, multiple-time World Finals champion and series champion, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. He's the current series leader in points, at the top of the leaderboard and coming off a series championship as well. From Paris, Texas, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. This is their fourth matchup of the season. Tristan England, JCB Digatron has all competition victories. He's 3-0 against Tyler. Will that change today? It looks like Gravedigger has been battling these starting issues once again. His crew chief has to come out and fire him up, but it sounds like he is ready. Tristan England is ready. Can Tyler overcome these early issues, or will Tristan hang on? Let's go green! And your winner, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Tristan England took all 4 overall event victories last weekend and 3 of the 4 JCB Racing victories. And he starts off hot once again out here in Los Angeles, shining bright in the bright lights. Tristan England has been unstoppable, and we'll see if that continues once again, but making his way out of the truck to say hello to you fans here in Cali. Let's get him out of that truck. He's joined by his FMX teammate, Ripper Ray Noriega. And let's go ahead and toss it on down to David. Let's talk to him.
Racing win number 5 for Tristan England, Team JCB Digatron. Tyler Menninga gave you a tough run, but Tristan, you pulled it off. That is your 4th victory against Tyler. How you feeling?
Man, it wasn't Tyler Menninga that gave me the tough go right there. It was this track, man. We love the LA dirt. It's one of the best mixtures of dirt that we've got. We got an amazing dirt crew out here. They're making the track amazing for us, but let me tell you, it's a little tight out there. And I got an announcement to make, man. It's LA, we do it big here. I'm from Texas. Kiera, you better tell Crash to wake up if he's napping right now, because you better pack your bag, dude. You're coming to Monster Jam tomorrow. I'm picking you up at the airport, man. I love you guys, and I made sure to get this win so I can tell you, man, I love y'all.
That's incredible, Crash. We'll see you here tomorrow. Tristan, these Monster Jam fans are about to see you here in the 2-wheel skills. What can Los Angeles expect from the champion?
Man, expect the unexpected, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you can expect this from me. I'm about to dance like a 2-step from Texas on the front BKT tires, and I'm gonna set it on the rear BKT tires. But I just need one favor, LA. You gotta get loud. Who's having fun?
Tristan England, JCB Digatron gets the victory, has claimed the first 8 points, also surprising his son, Crash, flying him out tomorrow here to LA from Texas. So making that announcement in front of everybody. I like it. Now, if you take a look here at the BKT overall event leaderboard, Team JCB Digatron is the team to beat. They have claimed the first 8 points with that victory. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, is only 1 point behind. He has 7 points. Now take a look here at the 3rd spot and 4th spot. That is a 2-way tie. You each have 4 points for El Toro Loco and Team Megalodon. So they're gonna battle it out there to move up the board. And then the rest of the field all eliminated in round 1. They each have 2 points. That is Team Classroom Crusher, Monster Mud Dalmatian, Sparkle Smash, and Thunder Roars. Coming up next, we do have our 2-wheel skills competition. Drivers will get to make 2 attempts out there on the track. Stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, and moves galore will be handled out there. And of course, the scoring is up to you at judgeszone.com.
All right, what an amazing start to our event here. I've been hanging out in section 215. They are so pumped over here. I got my new friend Lula. Lula, wave hi. She's here with Dad. She's got her baby sister here, and they're gonna help us out with our first interactive game here in the stands. All right, Dad, you know, I'm gonna actually bring you into this one too, okay? You're gonna play along. Yeah, you got this. I know you do. All right, it's called Finish the Lyric. We're gonna play it soon. All you gotta do is finish the lyric when the music stops, all right? DJ Pat, play that tune.
You know this. You know this.
Make some noise for Lula! Dad, I feel like you know the words too. What's that lyric?
Let it go! Let it go!
Make some noise! That was amazing! Well, hey, you know, Monster Jam is also a part of Feld Entertainment, and we have multiple different entities. So in just a few weeks' time, or rather a few months' time, Disney on Ice will actually be right here at the Crypto Arena. And Lula, you are going with your whole family. You got 4 tickets to see Disney on Ice right here in December. Yes? Go ahead and show everybody. Make some noise for Lula.
Well, you just saw the JCB racing competition, but now it is time for the most technical moves in the sports here at the Two Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, scoring is up to you, the fans. So, Taylor, how do they do that out here?
Well, first you gotta go to judgeszone.com on your smartphone. You can open up a new web browser and go directly there, or just scan the QR code right here on the video board. Now, it may ask for the city code. You'll type in LOS, press submit, and then the next screen is where you get to score. All you'll do is slide this BKT tire up or down and land on a score each competitor has earned. You'll press submit once more to lock it in, and within 20 seconds, we will have a score for that driver. All right, LA, don't forget it's judgeszone.com, city code LOS. Now I need you to make some noise if you're ready for the Two Wheel Skills Challenge.
Time to let the dogs out. Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Carson Williams just taking his time to get into this first maneuver, a parade lap around the track, but expecting big things out of Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Has had his best events the past few weekends. And it looks like on this first attempt, he might be going for a popper. That is your first attempt there from Monster Mutt Dalmatian, a popper into a moonwalk across the pod. He still has 1 attempt remaining.
Monster Jam fans, put those hands together for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Scoring is officially open for your first competitor, so go to judgeszone.com. If you haven't already, you can also scan the QR code and take you straight there. You got about 5 seconds remaining to cast your scores.
Carson Williams, like I said, he's just getting more and more comfortable behind the wheel of that Monster Jam truck, finally locking in. That was his best two-wheel skills run that I've seen of this season. Proficiency, executed perfectly. That was textbook, and the score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 7.254. 7.254 is the score to beat Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Right now, let's take you guys to school. It's Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Camden Murphy just holding this move, a moonwalk up the initial ramp. Is he gonna go all the way across? Combination. See the first attempt there from Camden Murphy, Team Classroom Crusher. Let's keep it moving, one attempt remaining and right back to it.
Give it up for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Remember that city code is LOS. And hey, fun fact, once you get to the scoring screen, you don't have to type it all in again, just keep on scoring.
Camden Murphy with a great first attempt there. Combination move, an initial popper into a moonwalk, and Camden says, hello, Los Angeles. Score to beat is a 7.254, and the score for Classroom Crusher is 7.949. Solid score there from Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. That is now your score to beat. But right now, let's go ahead and get into the mythical figure out there. It is Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. Caleb Blood loses the traction on the first attempt. She still has one remaining.
Let's hear it for Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. Go ahead and lock in your scores. What did you think? What did you think that those two hits deserve? There she is. Let her know what you thought at judgeszone.com.
Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash, unfortunately unable to get the traction she was expecting there on the dirt, but you know, dirt that is great for racing may not be great here for two-wheel skills. They have to adapt to it. Score coming up on the board for Sparkle Smash. A 5.161, so still a score up there, currently third in this competition as we continue down the road here in the two-wheel skills competition. Coming up next, Preston Collins, Thunder Roars. Preston Collins, a brand new Monster Jam driver, as I mentioned, or not brand new, but a fast rising star here in the sport. 2025 rising star. Has a chance to make up some ground here as he was eliminated in round one of JCB Racing. Here he is, Thunder Roars. And Thunder Roar shuts off as he gets set for his first attempt. So seeing if he has starting issues here, if he's able to fire up. Not sure what would have caused this. Waiting to get word from behind the scenes. Going to update me. Preston Collins, it's just been a tough competition for him. Now, if you look out there on the track, you see our safety official saying he can fire up. They give him the signal, and he does. Here we go. Preston Collins trying to lock in. Two-wheel skills competition going down at Crypto.com Arena. And Preston Collins with a popper on the center of the pod. Still has one attempt remaining.
Keep it going, LA, for Preston Collins, Thunder Roars. Kept us on the edge of our seats with that one. You can see his teammate Braden Anderson telling you all to score now. Slide that BKT tire up or down and press submit.
Preston Collins, Thunder Roars, that has been his MO so far this season, hitting you with the technical move, and second one just going for the big air with the sky wheelie. Gets great height on that move. And Preston Collins got the score coming on the board for the young man. 7.241, good enough for third place. That bumps Caleb Blood down to fourth place in this competition. And we'll see how the rest of it plays out here in the field.
Let's take a look at the two-wheel skills leaderboard there. We have in first place still Classroom Crusher Camden Murphy with the score to beat of 7.949. Monster Mutt Dalmatian in second place, Carson Williams 7.254. Thunder Roars in third place. We just saw him on the track. Preston Collins with a score of 6.621. And Sparkle Smash Caleb Blood in fourth place with a 5.331. Still have 4 more competitors to go. Los Angeles, what do you say?
You just saw him take the JCB Racing Competition victory. It's time to see how he fares in the two-wheel skills competition win. Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Tristan still in his first attempt. Does he go for the nose pick combination? Or does he keep it finesse? I think he's trying to straighten out this move for that ramp. First attempt there from Tristan England. He still has one move remaining.
Los Angeles, keep it going for Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Sounds like you fans really liked that. Well, let's turn those screams into scores at judgeszone.com.
Tristan England, he's only lost one of these two-wheel skills competitions on the season. I believe out of 10 of them, he's won 9. Does he have another? Take a look here, the super glue. Glued to the action replay. Just making it look smooth. Right here is a nose pick combination, throwing it down. That was the first attempt. On the second one, he says, I didn't like that one. Let me do it one more time. We don't even need a score to beat. Throw it up on the board. Boom! 9.407. That is now your leader in this competition. He's at the top and the driver to beat. Moving forward, Tristan England, 9.407 in the two-wheel skills competition. But emerging from the depths of the waters, it's Alex Barden, Megalodon. A reverse popper into a wheelie combination there for Megalodon. Switching things up. We've mostly seen poppers here from our competitors. Says, I'm gonna do things a little backwards. He still has one attempt remaining. It's Megalodon.
Let's put those Megalodon jaws up in the air. Give me a sea of them here in the Crypto.com arena for Alex Barden, Megalodon. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
This is why I like this, man. This is, moving on to this series, you see all the drivers are really coming into their element here. Alex Barden just delivered his best two-wheel skills run, personally, I think, so far of this series. They've knocked off the rust. They're all moving. The score for Megalodon is 8.170. Good enough for second place currently in this competition. A great start there for Alex Barden. Megalodon coming up next from Las Vegas, Nevada. Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco. Devin Winfield can't hold that first maneuver. Still has one attempt remaining up there for El Toro Loco. Devin Winfield adding a bit of flair there on the center of the pod, gets into the maneuver this time. Balancing just on the edge of the pod. Complete control of this truck. Edging it forward. Oh, is he gonna go over? Can he save it? Oh my goodness, yes he does.
Monster Jam, put those horns up and make some noise for Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco.
Devin Winfield, judgeszone.com is where you score right there. Devin Winfield was on the edge of the pod. It was on the edge of being a complete disaster, but saves it and pulls off a great maneuver there after, you know, he had to risk it. After not getting out the popper on the first attempt, he bounces right back. Devin. Good on you, buddy. The score to beat a 9.407. And the score for El Toro Loco is 8.739, good enough for second place. Currently in the competition, Alex Barden, Megalodon, bumps down to the third place spot with the 8.1. JCB Digatron is still the truck to beat, but LA, we have one driver remaining in this competition. It's the man that he met in the finals of JCB Racing. Can he get to the top of the board this time? Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Tyler Menninga, combination move, popper, getting onto the back of the tires, throws it again, 3 combinations. This is still the first maneuver, just holding this back and forth, gonna moonwalk again, bringing it back into another, oh, sits on the back. Slap wheelie combination. Combo breaker, 5 moves right there for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Still has 1 attempt remaining. JCB Digatron leads with the 9.407. Tyler's gonna need a big move here to give himself a chance. Thought we may have seen a bicycle, but it looks like he might be going for the more technical moves here, going back for the popper. Tyler's still going. 12,000 pounds balancing, riding it down smooth.
Keep it going for Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. Score now, everybody score now for the final time in the two-wheel skills challenge.
Tyler Meninga just delivered a run. If you look at the corner of that board, you see Tristan England looked upset up there because this has a chance to take it. Tyler, combinations. Hyped up, he knows he just delivered, waiting for those scores to tally up. This has a chance. Does Tristan England, JCB Digatron, get the win, or does Tyler have it? The score to beat, a 9.407. And the score for Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger, is... Put him at the top! Stealing away the victory, 9.452, and getting his first two-wheel skills win of the season. He just beat Tristan England at his own game. Anything you can do, I can do better. Says, get out of the way, and I'm out the top. Tyler Meninga, his teammate Drew Slough on the track. We have ourselves a competition, David.
Taking his first two-wheel skills of Freestyle Mania, knocking off Tristan England, Tyler Meninga. This must feel amazing right now.
Man, it does. You know what? I thought about coming out here and doing a couple bicycles, but man, I did them all last weekend and I didn't win anything. So I said, you know what? I got to go steal that guy's move from him. Come out, do it better than he does. But man, LA, I got one question for you guys here tonight. Are you having fun at Monster Jam so far here at Crypto Arena?
Oh, they're loving it, Tyler. Now we have FMX coming up next. Let's hype up Drew Slough. He's about to take the track. What do you think Team Gravedigger is going to do here on this track?
You know what? That's what Monster Jam presented by Spin Master is all about. My teammate right here, Drew Slough, he's going to come out here, kick butt on that bike. I can't wait to see it. If you guys want to see Drew do some backflips, some crazy tricks on that dirt bike, give it up for Team Gravedigger, baby. We're not done yet. Freestyle motocross and Monster Jam freestyle, baby. Buckle your seatbelts.
Let's go, Los Angeles!
He says, buckle up, Tyler Meninga beating Los Angeles. We hope you guys are ready for the second half of Monster Jam. Who's ready for some more Monster Jam? Well, I got some very special friends in the house. It's time for the counterparts of our Monster Jam athletes. Please welcome to the track your Monster Jam FMX riders. And this is Freestyle Mania. The rider here will be adding points to the counterpart score. Getting ready to hit the track. We'll introduce all of our riders. So be as loud as you can so the boys can hear you out there. Team Sparkle Smash, Billy Wilson. Team Thunder Roaris, is Braden Anderson. Team El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy. Representing Team Gravedigger, Drew Slough. Representing Team Classroom Crusher, it's Greg Duffy. Team Megalodon, Steve Pate. Team JCB Tigatron, Ripper Ray Noriega. Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jared LaRue. They have one more pass here just to warm up, and we'll get right into the action here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
Los Angeles, welcome back to Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. It is time for the FMX Best Whip, a crucial competition where each rider will now earn points towards their team's total in pursuit of the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight. Fans, remember the city code is still LOS, and you'll score at the end of each run at judgeszone.com. So Monster Jam, are you ready for the Best Whip competition?
Yeah, let's go ahead and kick this thing off. El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy. Caleb DeLacy, my Kiwi compadre all the way from New Zealand. He's been living in the U.S. for 3 years, been riding for 15. What you got?
Put those hands together for Caleb DeLacy, El Toro Loco. It is open at judgeszone.com, everybody. You got about 10 seconds remaining to score your first competitor in the Best Whip competition.
Now, Taylor, I'm going to be kind of relying on you for this one because I have the above eye view over here, okay? So I can't really see the techniques you're doing on the whips. I just see the jump, so I'm going to be counting on you if that's cool.
You know, I'm okay with that.
Okay, I'm cool with it too. Well, let's see what LA thought and if they were cool with this score coming up on the board. The score for El Toro Loco is 7.122, kicking us off in the competition. Getting ready to bring the thunder, it's Braden Anderson. 7.122 is now the score to beat in the competition. As Taylor said, head on over to judgeszone.com. We're counting on you and the expert score to determine the winners for this competition. Braden Anderson.
Monster Jam fans, when it comes to Team Thunder Roars, you gotta roar. So let me hear you roar for Braden Anderson, Team Thunder Roars. And then make your way over to judgeszone.com. Got about 10 seconds remaining. Ray, did you get your score in?
I got my score in. Take a look at the super glue. Glued to the action replay. I think that was a tilt up there. Then, of course, finishing at the last second. Look how close they are to turning around these dirt bikes at the last second on the ramp. Is that enough to get to the top spot? Score to beat 7.122. The score for Thunder Roars is 7.718. That is now your score to beat. But let's see how Dean Pate does. It's Dean Pate, Team Megalodon. Dean has a handful of FMX competition victories so far this series. He's really been shining out here amongst the competitors. Does he have another one to get Alex Barton to the top?
Make some noise for Dean Pate, Megalodon. Monster Jam fans, that was not just a whip. We also got an extra variation. You see right there on the super glue glued to the action replay. Kicks his leg behind. That's called a knack-knack. So kind of like a combination move.
There you go. Learning me something today, Taylor. Score to beat is a 7.718. And the score for Dean Pate is... You got a new leader, 8.391. He's at top of the leaderboard. But they're at a tie for first place. It's Team JCB Digatron. Coming up, it's his teammate Ripper Ray Noriega.
Digatron! Turn it on!
Ray was able to get a competition victory last week, but he kept Tristan in these competitions, finishing in the top half in each of his runs. Can he do it again?
Monster Jam. I know you can do better than that. Make some noise for Ripper Ray, JCB Digatron. Score now at judgeszone.com. From the sound of it, it sounded like you all liked that one, but hey.
Yeah, I heard the pop from the fans there. They love that one. It's that 180-degree turn. If you take a look at the replay when it was on there, you saw that 180-degree turn looking back and the distance pushing through. It's just incredible what they're able to do. Score to beat 8.391, and the score for JCB Digatron is... You got a new leader, 8.614. We've had 4 lead changes. We'll see if that continues. Making his way to the track for Team Classroom Crusher, it's Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy. So many accolades in this man's career. He's able to do it all. He also has the most FMX victories so far in this series. Really been shining bright for Camden Murphy.
Put your hands together for Greg Duffy, Classroom Crusher. Score now, everybody score now. Remember, it's judgeszone.com, city code LOS.
Greg Duffy adding a bit of a flair during his run there, turning it at the last second to get it down safely on that jump ramp. Even watching it on the replays, it just gives me chills. The score to beat an 8.641, and the score for Classroom Crusher is... Oh, just coming up short, 8.612. Expert score higher than the fan score that time. So, JCB Digatron is able to hang on to the lead, but coming up next, we have Gravedigger coming out here, Drew Slough.
Now on the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round, and they gazed in wide wonder.
Make some noise for Drew Slough, Gravedigger.
So leave this one alone.
Get those scores in. You know where to go. You know what to do.
Great attempt there. I believe, okay, I hope this is right here. That looks like a turn up there. You can see by the way that front tire, it was facing upwards. So you have turn up, turn downs, you have moto whips. You're doing different variations out there in a very technical move. You see there, Drew Slough shaking his head. He has a chance. 8.641 is the score to beat, and the score for Drew Slough is... taking the top spot, 8.745. He's the rider to beat, but coming up next, we have Monster Mutt Dalmatian. It's Jared LaRue. That was huge for Drew Slough. Remember, JCB Digatron and Gravedigger are tied in the overall point standings. Drew Slough just took the lead in this competition over Ray Noriega, the JCB driver. So that's going to shake things up in the overall point standings. But right now, it's Jared LaRue.
Whoa, indeed. Los Angeles, make some noise. And put those paws together for Jared LaRue, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Remember, we got to turn our screams into scores at judgeszone.com.
That was a turn down variation. So you saw the front tire was face down towards that jump ramp. Great 180 turn at a tilt. And the score to beat, 8.745. And the score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... 9.188. He's your rider to beat. Another lead change, but we have one more rider in this competition for Team Sparkle Smash. It's Billy Wilson. These riders trying to earn valuable points for their team. Can Billy do that for Caleb Blood? Unable to get an attempt off there in the two-wheel skills competition. So Billy Trying to carry some weight here.
Sparkle smash, I'm the star of the track. When I get in the pit, I'm fierce, I'm fast. Yeah, I shimmer and I shine like a diamond in the sky.
Make some noise for Billy Wilson, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
You see that Billy Wilson was shaking his head there as he made his way back to the pod. A little bit of frustration here. Gives his hand signal on. And Caleb Blood, though, cheering him on. Unfortunately, unable to pull off a whip attempt. He'll still qualify for a score. Score coming up on the board. 3.147, which means that your winner in the whip competition is Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jared LaRue. Jared gets another whip competition victory. He claimed a couple last week and a couple through this series. But let's go ahead and hear from Jared, or excuse me, from his teammate here in a second. Monster Mutt Dalmatian gets the victory.
That's right. I've got Carson Williams here in the back cheering on Jared LaRue. Carson, another victory by Jared in the best whip. That's 8 more points for Team Monster Mutt.
Oh yeah, Jared always kills it out there in the best whip competition. You know, I think he's got the most wins out of the whole tour on this competition. So hopefully we can continue this, continue it rolling, and we can go out there and hopefully get the overall tonight.
Well, let's check out the leaderboard to see where this puts Team Monster Mutt in the grand scheme of things. We still have Team Gravedigger at first, 22 points. Team JCB Digatron second with 21. Megalodon and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Carson, there you are. You have a two-way tie for third with 13 points. Team El Toro Loco with 12 points. Classroom Crusher with 11. 7 for Team Thunder Roaris, and 8 for Sparkle Smash in 8th with 4 points. But now it's time to get on to the FMX Best Trick Competition.
That's right, David. This is the FMX Best Trick Competition. Each rider will now have 1 attempt at their best trick. Now, there are hundreds of tricks to choose from, so you fans pay close attention when locking in your scores at judgeszone.com. LA, are you ready for the best trick competition?
All right, getting us started in this competition, it's Ripper Ray Noriega, JCB Digatron. This is another important run for Ripper Ray. Battling it out with Gravedigger right now for the top spot. Drew Slough had the higher score over Ripper Ray, so he was able to take the lead in the overall point standing so far. Ray Noriega couldn't secure a victory last weekend, but he is a very capable rider. He has to set the tone here early, earn those points for his team to keep him in this competition. Let's ride.
Wow, starting off the best trick competition strong with a backflip. Compliments of Ripper Ray, JCB Digatron. Get those scores in. You see his teammates doing it in the back. Ray, I don't know. Is that an extra move? Does that deserve extra points?
Yeah, I think so, man. Take that into consideration. From the angle that I have, I mean, you definitely see the move bouncing back and forth. I thought it was an issue, but Ray was just dancing. The score for JCB Digatron is hitting you with the flare, 9.131. Big discrepancy between the experts scored 8, which is a total of 8.566. for JCB Digatron. Put those fins together, because your next competitor emerging from the depths, Dean Pate, Team Megalodon. Dean Pate from Paso Robles, California. He's a California boy. So y'all need to bring some California noise to this man right here performing in his home state of California. It's Dean Pate.
Some noise! That was Dean Pate, Megalodon. You got a score on that one. No hands, no problem.
No hands required. Hanging on with his feet. Call that a cliffhanger. Score to beat is that 8.566, and the score for Team Megalodon is taking the lead, just using his feet, 9.027. Doesn't know defeat. This man is up top. Coming up next, it is our next rider. Bring him on in. Team Classroom Crusher, Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy said has the most FMX competition wins on the season. He's been on 2 wheels, just like many of our FMX riders, but he's our second longest tenured rider here for Monster Jam FMX. Tell his teammates up the leaderboard. He needs a big run.
Make noise for Greg Duffy, Classroom Crusher. You see it right there. He went for the backflip into a hill clicker. Didn't quite get his feet together, but Ray, it didn't sound like that fazed the fans here in Los Angeles.
I mean, I wouldn't do it. That's why I'm on the microphone, though. I leave those hard moves and variations up to them. Yes, the hill clicker attempt for Greg Duffy was able to get those feet through the handlebars. Scored a beat of 9.027, and the score for Classroom Crusher is... It's good enough, 9.348. He's at the top of the leaderboard in this competition. Coming up next is a young man, Drew Slough, Team Gravedigger. Drew finished with the second highest competition score in the whip competition. How does he fare here in freestyle?
Keep it going, Los Angeles, for Drew Slough, Gravedigger. Scoring is open.
Drew Slough bringing the wow, throwing up the hand on that backflip. Love all the variations that they do. When you have 8 riders, they're trying to one-up each other. That's what makes this exciting. It's just freestyle mania out there. This kid is only 21 years old, only been riding for 3 years as a professional FMX rider. So the youngest tenured of the FMX riders. The score on the board for Team Gravedigger is 8.663, enough to claim the 3rd spot in this competition. But coming up next, trying to bounce back after his whip run, is Billy Wilson, Team Sparkle Smash.
3, 2, 1, let's hit the gas. Everybody, sparkle smash.
Billy Wilson, one of our most competitive riders, always having fun on the track. I know he was disappointed with that whip competition run, finishing with the lowest score of the season after he just had the ride over. Let's see if Billy can bounce back right here. Can he get to the top? Still looking for his first competition win of the season. It's Billy Wilson.
Kicked it up a notch. Make some noise for Billy Wilson, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open. Go ahead and get those scores in. That's what you call the Cordova, one of the most classic moves in freestyle motocross.
Score on the board for Billy Wilson, Sparkle Smash, is 8.465. All our competitors with very high scores right now. But we still have more competitors remaining. You saw him get the whip competition victory. It's Jared LaRue, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. So I told you Greg Duffy was the 2nd longest tenured FMX rider. Well, Jared LaRue has been with Monster Jam FMX for the longest in his career. This man has been riding for over 20 years, been to over 40 different countries. So you never know what he's going to pull from his bag of tricks. Jared LaRue, the magician, up next.
Put your paws together for Jared LaRue, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. When it comes to these backflips, Ray, if you're not the first one to hit it, you kind of have to add some extras in there if you want to get the win.
Yeah, adding the variation there too. We've seen one hand go up, we see two legs go off, we see one leg go off right there for Jared LaRue. Score coming up on the board, 8.827. So great score to put him in third place currently in the competition. But coming up, this man's gonna send it. It's Braden Senderson, Thunder Roris. Braden Anderson looking to secure his first victory of the season as well. Has come so close, but has yet to do so. Can chase that right now.
Woo! Make some noise for Braden Anderson, Thunder Roris. Scores are open. Everybody's scores are open. Once again, no hands, no problem.
First and last place in the competition are within 1 point of each other. This might be the highest scored competition so far of this series. The score coming up for Thunder Roris says no hands required, 7.128. That is good enough for 7th place in the competition. But right now, you mess with the bull, you get the horns. It's El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy. Caleb DeLacy, your last competitor in this competition. What has he got?
Let me see those horns, LA. Put the horns up for the crazy bull, Caleb DeLacy, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open. You got about 5 seconds remaining. What'd you think?
You know what's interesting from this angle, he was gonna let go of the hands there, and it looked like he came down on the left side of that bag, so he was gonna catch the outer edge. It looked like he bailed on that stunt. Score coming up on the board is 7.841 for Caleb DeLacy, which means that your winner in Monster Jam Freestyle is Greg Duffy, Classroom Crusher, gets another FMX victory on the series. But you know, Taylor, we're here in Los Angeles. I think we should do some more. What do you think?
Hey, I'm always ready for more when it comes to Monster Jam. But it's not about me. LA, do you want more? Oh, why didn't you just say so? Because guess what? It's time for you to get your phones out, your cameras ready, because you're gonna witness something that is unique to Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. All 8 of these riders are gonna fly through the air back to back in train formation. So if you're ready, make some noise!
You know what, that was pretty good, Taylor, but we're at Crypto.com Arena. There's been so many legendary things that have happened here in this arena. Do you think we can get them louder, Taylor?
I think we can. They're gonna give us one more jump. And here's the secret. The louder you get, the higher they fly, and the cooler the tricks. So on the count of 3, I need you to scream. 1, 2, 3.
That's the volume that I was looking for. They brought the energy, so let's bring them out one more time to say hello. Give it up for your Monster Jam FMX riders. Team Sparkle Smash, Billy Wilson. Team JCB, Digatron, Ripper Ray, Noriega. Team El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy. Team Thunder Roris, Braden Anderson. Team Megalodon, Dean Pate. Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jared LaRue. Team Gravedigger, Drew Slough. Your best whip competition winner is Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jared LaRue, and your best FMX winner, Greg Duffy, Team Classroom Crusher. We got Camden out there. We got David out there. Let's talk to him.
Let's talk to the winners right here. We've got Team Monster Mud Dalmatian, Carson. Jared, this is your 4th best whip competition victory. Way to go. That puts you tied overall for most FMX best whip.
You know what? Honestly, it's awesome to be out here riding with every one of these guys. You know, each and every one of these dudes out there they get to ride with each weekend is always pushing themselves. You know, whether it's out here in practice, you'll watch them hit the ramp like 9,000 times. So it's cool to, you know, watch that. And then also each week, you know, Carson's keep stepping up, you know, working our way up that leaderboard. You know, it's like, you know, he does his part, got to do my part. But most of all, it comes down to everybody that's sitting here in the stands. Every one of you guys that take the time to vote for each one of us, whether it's the bikes, the trucks, from everybody here at Monster Jam, thank you guys for spending your hard-earned money and hanging out with us tonight.
And I can tell this Los Angeles crowd is loving it, especially Greg Duffy taking your 5th best trick competition win, really helping Team Classroom Crusher out here in the standings.
Yeah, feeling good. I had a flight delay today. I just got here about 45 minutes ago, and yeah, came in a little bit cold, but yeah, you guys got me fired up, and hope you guys enjoyed it.
I think they did, Los Angeles. If you enjoyed it, let them know. Give it up for Team Monster Mud and Team Classroom Crusher.
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. You to get louder for Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco. Starting out strong here in Monster Jam Freestyle at Freestyle Mania. No other way to do it. So you fans, let us know, what did you think? Where are you going to place him on the leaderboard here in the freestyle competition?
As my friend Pat says, it's a great night for a great event, and I feel that with all the drivers, the energy here is palpable inside Crypto.com Arena. Devin Winfield, great run as well, hitting you with the donut at the end, almost getting into a cyclone. Some of the highest scores that we've seen throughout the entire series. Will that continue in this competition? The score for El Toro Loco is 8.492, that is how you start a competition. 8.492 is now the score to beat. But coming up next, big dogs gotta eat. Carson Williams, Monster Mud Dalmatian.
LA, let me hear you bark and howl for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Nice barking, folks. Go ahead and lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
I just heard one guy really loud with a loud bark down there. Ooh, one dude. Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. As I said, this man is just getting comfortable, coming in swinging the last few events. Score coming up on the board for Carson Williams. Makes his way out of the truck to look as well. He's hyped up 6.186. He says, are you listening? Bring that energy out there. Carson Williams, currently second place in the competition. 8.492 is the score to beat. But I need y'all to put your fins together. Crypto.com Arena, let me see that shark attack. Because he's making his way to the track. Dun, 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 dun. It's Alex Barden, Megalodon.
You know what time it is. It's time to put your Megalodon jaws up for Alex Barden, Megalodon. Scoring is open. Everybody, scoring is open. Remember, you only have 20 seconds the moment those red or those ribbon boards turn red. So let's lock it in. 5 seconds remaining.
Alex Barden for Rockport, Texas, used to being near the wire in a perfect match there in Megalodon. Score coming up on the board for Alex Barden. Megalodon is a 7.228, currently second in the competition. That bumps down Carson Williams to third. We still have a ways to go here in Monster Jam Freestyle.
Let's take a look at the freestyle leaderboard. El Toro Loco, Devin Winfield in the top spot with an 8.492. We just saw Alex Barden there, Megalodon second with the 7.228. And then Monster Mutt Dalmatian Carson Williams in third place with the 6.186.
Your next competitor to hit the track, it's Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Greg Duffy earned valuable points for Camden Murphy. He's currently tied for third place in this competition. Trying to claw his way up to the top of the leaderboard. He needs a big run. Gonna need some wow moments. Can Camden pull it off? We'll find out here. Hitting the track, it's Classroom Crusher. 30 seconds on the clock for Camden Murphy. Classroom Crusher having all the obstacles, a lot of big air, but he's gonna need a bigger move than this. 20 seconds on the clock. Does he have a wow moment? And I think it's gonna be for the people because he's lining up, but can he pull this off? 10 seconds, a Morgan and Morgan backflip.
Los Angeles, that was Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Get those scores in, the clock is ticking.
Camden Murphy, big maneuver he needed and he pulled it off, standing tall. A 5'7" giant right now, standing tall on top of Classroom Crusher. Camden, how you feeling, buddy? He's hyped up right here. Scores are coming in, tabulating. Score to beat. That score to beat at 8.492, and the score for Monster Jam Cam is just taking it 8.676. Gets the lead. Hitting you with the Morgan and Morgan backflip. Taking a look here at Super Glue. Glued to the action replay. Eyes it, tries it, buys it. You can't deny it. The man was flipping. That bus is flipping. The way he put that down, not the cleanest landing. Might have added deductions there from her expert scoring, but definitely brought the energy. But somebody just brought the energy. That means you got to bring the thunder. Coming up next, Preston Collins, Thunder Roars. Ten, 11 seconds on the clock. He still has time for the rest of this run unless he is done. Seeing if he's going to refire and waiting to get official word. And he is officially done. 11 seconds left on the clock for Preston Collins, Thunder Roars. JudgesZone.com is the place to lock in your scores. And, I mean, if y'all could put your hands together for this young man right here. He's joined us in 2025, a fast-rising man in the sport, competing against Monster Jam veterans of all types. And he's been delivering out there. You see an array of moves. You saw probably the biggest sky wheelie of all the competitors so far tonight. Just pressure. And the score coming in for Preston Collins, Thunder Roars, 7.293. Currently third in this competition. Classroom Crusher remains at the top in this competition, but currently second overall in the point standings is your next competitor. He's been battling it out with Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, throughout this competition. We saw him have a perfect weekend last weekend, winning all BKT overall events. Can he keep this streak alive? We'll find out right now. From Paris, Texas, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Tristan England, 20 seconds on the clock, doing an array of two-wheel skills moves here in freestyle. Technicality on display, 10 seconds remaining. Does he have time to get a one maneuver? He has 5 seconds left. Can he get one more in?
Put those hands together for Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Now let's get those scores in, everybody.
JCB Digatron, Tristan England doesn't try to match Cam there. Says, let me go ahead and break out the technicality and maneuvers out here, showing you the complete control he has over that Monster Jam truck, making it look easy. Do this two-wheel skills moves pay off here in freestyle? 8.676, the score to beat. And the score for the man from Paris, Texas is... Doesn't get it done. Camden Murphy hangs on in the competition. 8.5 for JCB Digatron. Classroom Crusher is still the driver to beat. But right now, hitting the track, it's Kayla Blood. Sparkle Smash. .48 seconds left on the clock there for Kayla Blood. Sparkle Smash. Let's find out if she can refire. Not sure where the breakage would have occurred in that run. Rear steers, what they're telling me that went out there from my angle, not able to see it. Is she able to refire and keep it moving through this competition? Rear steer. And she gives you the signal, breakage for Kayla Blood. Sparkle Smash, battling these gremlins. This is a live event. You never know what you're gonna happen there. And Kayla Blood just having a tough event day, but that's what happens out here. Nevertheless, one of the best in the biz to do it and representing all the ladies. Give it up for Kayla Blood. Sparkle Smash. Not how she wanted to end the night, but we still have a long weekend here. 4 events remaining. Let's find out what that score is as they tally up the totals here on judgeszone.com. Score coming up for Kayla Blood. Sparkle Smash. 6.603. Still good enough for 6th place in this competition currently. Gonna take a second here to clear Caleb Blood as out comes the JCB Dirt Squad. And we still have more competitors remaining in this competition. Monster Jam Cam from Classroom Crusher is the guy that is at the top of this competition and the driver to beat. Taylor, we're seeing a bunch of action on the track, but of course I know that you're hanging out with the fans.
Definitely, as always, we've got Aiden, Anaid, excuse me, and Ethan right there. Ethan, he's like mesmerized looking at himself, that cute little smile. All right, guys. It's gonna be all hands on deck. We're gonna work as a team and play the Monster Jam St. Jude Children's Research Helmet Shuffle. Let's take it up to the video board. We've got 3 helmets. Take a look. There's gonna be 3 helmets and 1 trophy. Family, keep your eye on the helmet holding that trophy. There they go. Ooh. I might have already lost it. I don't know about y'all. Did you catch that? Whoa, whoa, hey, it's not done. Gotcha. Gotta be quicker than that. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, this is, yeah. All right. We got a lot of people shouting out different things here. Anai, I don't think she's very sure. Make some noise if you think it's under helmet number 1. All right. Make some noise if you think it's under helmet number 2. Family's saying 2. Ooh. All right. How about helmet number 3? You guys are not in the lead. All right, let's find out. Yeah, I kind of thought we didn't know. Hey! And it's not under number 1! So that means that you guys got it right. Of course, you're all going home with prizes. There you go, Ethan. This one's for you. You've got your own sparkles. Wow, she says. And you're going to go home with your very own Monster Jam plush. Make some noise one more time if you're ready for more Monster Jam Freestyle.
He's currently the driver to beat at the top of the leaderboard. See if he can hang on here amongst competitors. Gonna need a big run. The man from Oskaloosa, Iowa. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Ten seconds remaining on the clock for Tyler Menninga, just circling the track. You're going to see a bicycle attempt, switching it up. Scoring is open. Judgeszone.com, exclamation point at the end for Tyler Menninga. Gravedigger lock in those scores. And before you can blink, he's already out of the truck. He knows what he just did. Exclamation point. I said Tristan had control of the truck. Tyler Menninga just pulling out the bicycle into a sidewall combination move. And the score for Tyler Menninga Gravedigger is 9.443. Which means that your winner in Monster Jam Freestyle is Gravedigger. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, gets the victory in this competition, stealing it away from Camden Murphy as a last competitor, but is it enough? Your winner, 7 in JCB Racing, 8 in two-wheel skills, 7 in best whip competition, 5 in best trick competition for FMX, 8 in freestyle with an overall event total of 35 is Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. On a Friday night where the stars shine bright, he was able to get it done here in Los Angeles, California. Looking like a superstar on the track. Gravedigger takes the BKT overall event championship. Just a back and forth battle between him and Tristan England. And out come the other trucks to celebrate as well. Tyler Menninga gets the victory. As you see, the first and overall in the point standings there on the track, battling out all night. He gets his second overall event championship. Tyler Menninga just delivered with that sidewall combination from the bicycle at the end. Gets another victory, and he has trophy in hand. David, let's talk to the boys.
Let's talk to Tyler Menninga, joined here by his whole crew. Tyler, this is overall #2 in Freestyle Mania. You must be feeling on top of the world right now.
Yeah, you know, we've had a slow start on this Freestyle Mania, man, but you know what? We're having a blast out here. These guys are taking the trophy tonight. We blew so many parts back there, and you know what? They got it right back running for me to where I could come out here for freestyle and rip up an old-fashioned Gravedigger freestyle for you Los Angeles fans. Man, I'll tell you what, guys, I love coming here. Crypto.com Arena, Los Angeles. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.